So now our topic is alpha decay. So to study this topic, we have to write one reaction that is comes from 92 uranium 238. So this is our radioactive element. Now exactly what happens? It spontaneously converts into thorium nucleus, but now our nucleus is changes by two numbers of atomic number and four numbers from its atomic mass. So now with, uh, with this nucleus we have one more nucleus that is called 2 helium 4. So T2 helium 4 means alpha. So this reaction is known as alpha decay, and some amount of energy will be released during this process, right? So always we have to remember, whenever alpha decay comes to reaction, there will be 2 less in atomic number and 4 less in atomic mass, right? So that is our equation. Now if we want to find Q, but before that I am writing one more equation. See, it starts from X. So if we have Z atomic number and A atomic mass, now our new nucleus, see, this is called parent nucleus, this is called daughter nucleus. So now it changes with my Z minus 2 and here A minus 4. So there will be 2 helium 4 and some amount of energy will be released during this process. Now we want to find Q, right? Now Q is equal to, see here mx, we have mass of X element minus right hand side mass of Y element minus mass of alpha element. So here we get actually Q, this equation into C square, then we get Q. It is called energy. So this is nothing but one type of that mass defect into C square, that will be energy. It is called mass energy. So whatever the mass difference we are getting in this equation, that will be converted into its mass energy, which is called Q, and it will be released during this process. So no energy loss during this process. We get energy in this process. So no loss of any mass. That mass energy will be converted into in this energy, right? So that is called alpha decay. Always we have to remember that atomic number less with 2 and atomic mass less with 4 number.